Welcome to Red V TV as we continue our build-up to the 2023 Super League season. They're coming thick and fast, and it's our number 18.
It's Jake Wingfield, and Jake is proudly sponsored by LDM Slate Roofing.
LDM Slate Roofing are a time-safe company covering all roofing surfaces, be it pitched or flat roofing structures. Their roofers have the skill set and expertise to handle all roof repairs, new installations and re-roofs. They're based in Leigh, and with a sizable in-house team and a fleet of fully equipped vans, they have the manpower, resources and reputation to undertake larger works on a nationwide basis. These typically include commercial projects and site works.
Excellent.
It's almost like we rehearsed this.
Yeah.
Right, Mr. Wingfield, Kev. He made one appearance in 2020. He made 7 in 2021, and then he made a whopping 20 last year. Is it fair to say he is a very, very established member of our first team squad now?
He has become it, and he is continuing to become it. I think it's the blueprint for any young forward who wants to get into the first team to bide your time. Take your chance when it comes and put yourself about and kind of make yourself undroppable. That's it. I like Jake Wingfield. Go back to Percy's testimony. I think he had a great game in that game. He can play a little bit of anywhere as well, I think, in the pack. Can play at prop if need be, can do a little bit at 9 if need be. No, it says there on his graphic that he's a second row, back row, and I think he'd prefer to play 13. But he is one of them forwards who, we did James Bell yesterday and mentioned how he was unlucky, probably because of the versatility and form. It's not just about picking because he can play a couple of positions, but because of the form of this man here.
Now, obviously, I think it was after Friday. You said he looked like he bulked up a little bit in the off-season. Is it possible he may carry on as fourth prop this year, coming off the bench?
Well, there's a chance, as I say, just because of that versatility that he's got, there's a chance that he could end up doing that.
A bit like the Louis role, Kev.
Yeah, because he's mobile, even though I said he looks like he has put a little bit of size on. He's still a mobile player as well, because he was getting into 9 when we needed him to on Friday night. So it's not. I'm not turning around saying, "Oh yeah, he's a massive bulking prop." But yeah, listen, I think he'd put his hand up and play there if they asked him to, and if they transitioned him into that into kind of that role. As I say, I think he'd rather play 13 or across that back row. But listen, needs must, and if it means you're in the team, I suppose you put your hand up and you play it, don't you?
Absolutely. He doesn't actually turn 22 until August either. He's one of our younger forwards. But he has obviously leapfrogged the likes of Dan Norman and the likes in the pecking order. His job for me this season is to just maintain his place in that 17 each week. And obviously, there'll be times where, as I think we've said previously, I don't think Alex will start every week. Matty Lees might not start every game. He may well start in games or play as a mobile second rower as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. Consolidate your place in that 17-man squad. It's not about making the 21 for Jake Wingfield. It's about consolidating his place in that 17-man match day squad. Just looking at his stats before he comes on, it's not the be-all and end-all. I'm sure he'd like to get a league try for Saints, though, and add that to his game. But it doesn't matter, because if he's getting through his work, other players are there to score tries. Other players are there to do that. You just get through your work, pal, and keep doing what you're doing.
He must like the nudie run. Yeah, he's out of contract at the end of 2023. So another one where contract negotiations are going to come up early in the year. You'd assume, obviously, he's somebody you'd be looking to, if he keeps on this progress, another couple of years at least.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that he's someone that we will be mucking about, or we shouldn't be mucking him about to kind of just stick him on a 1-year deal. I'd get him tied down to a couple of years, if I'm honest. I see you smiling there, Dave. Why are you smiling?
I'm just thinking, like, he'll go to contract negotiations and be, the fans say I should get a couple of years, no problem. Mr. Rush, add another couple of grand on that deal.
Listen, Jake, don't go in and mention my name if it's in contract negotiations. It'll only work against you. No, but yeah, I'm being serious there. He's still, as you say, a young lad. He's still learning his trade, but he's starting to properly cement himself in that 17. You can't just keep offering people 1-year deals, and I don't think we will for him. I think it'd be wise to tie him down for a couple of years. Allow him to kind of keep developing as well. We mentioned how forwards tend to get better with age, and he's still nowhere near his peak.
Do you expect him to be in the 17 against Penrith?
Yeah.
And I think that says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We expect him to be in the 17. So really valued member of the squad.
Yeah, if I was picking a team now, he'd be in my 17. He'd
be in mine. I think you need, when you play NRL teams, you need athletes.
Yeah.
And you need the lungs and the mobility to get around the field as well.
The legs,
yeah. So for me, he's in the 17. They're getting easy these when the players get better.
Yeah.
The higher up the number, the lower down the numbers you go, obviously you start coming to your superstars. By the time we get to Jack Wells, we're like, yeah, legend.
Yeah. Well, we've done this now then. We've done this now. Just put that clip out.
Clip it later, yeah. Right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be back tomorrow for another of Saints Forward Line. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.